Well, let's talk politics here for a moment. You may have heard 100,000 times that Dean Phillips has decided to go all in with his campaign to be the Democratic nominee for president. And he's now announced a few days ago that he's not even going to try to keep his seat in Congress. That decision means there's an open seat in a narrowly divided Congress. This open seat would be Phillips' seat, the 3rd Congressional District, for the first time since 2008. And of course, people are already ready to take a run at it. Today, John Croman spoke to those who have jumped in the race before Phillips even said he was definitely out.
I'm Dean Phillips.
Dean Phillips is in the national spotlight now, challenging President Biden in the Democratic presidential primary.
We started as raindrops, my friends, and we became an ocean.
But he made history of another sort in 2018 when he became the first Democrat elected in the 3rd Congressional District in 58 years, flipping CD3 from red to blue. Now the district is up for grabs again.
There's so much focus around this wasn't on the district at all. And I wanted to make sure that no matter what happened, that at the end of November next year, that this seat was safely in Democratic hands, that somebody was there really prioritizing the needs and the concerns of the people in the district.
Ron Harris was the first candidate to publicly announce a run for Phillips' seat. He's a member of the Democratic National Committee who worked as a community organizer and headed the city of Minneapolis' Office of Resiliency.
I had pneumonia at 2 months old. My mom had to make the hard choice between staying home to take care of me and missing out on a paycheck or going to work to make sure that we can get the bills paid. She chose to take care of me. And not only did she miss out on a paycheck, she actually got fired as a result. There are a lot of families like mine. So when I talk about going to represent people in Washington, it's not a thought exercise. It's not this nice idea. It's personal to me.
Good afternoon.
Harris's main opponent so far in the DFL primary race is State Senator Kelly Morrison of Deep Haven.
If you look at what's happening in Congress right now, it is a broken institution, but it is the heart of American democracy, John, and we can't give up on it. So we've got to send people to Congress who believe in our system and who believe in wanting and making government work.
Morrison is an OBGYN who has served in the Minnesota legislature for 5 years.
I helped lead the fight to protect women's right to make their own healthcare decisions. And, my work as a doctor, I see my patients struggle to afford the medications that they need. And so I took on Big Pharma and passed bills that will help lower the cost of prescription drugs here in Minnesota.
Both candidates say Congress needs to move beyond the partisan stalemate that has become the norm in Washington.
I want to run because there's a big level of cynicism and apathy happening on all sides of the aisle in our politics. And I was inspired by Barack Obama's run 15 years ago. And that election night set me on a trajectory, 15-year trajectory of public service, civic participation, things like that.
To find our country in this place where political affiliation is morality and we can't hear each other at all is deeply disorienting and troubling to me. And it's been one of my missions to try to be a bridge builder.
So far, we haven't seen any Republicans jump into the race in CD3 less than a year from Election Day, but it's only a matter of time. The state Republican Party hailed the exit of Dean Phillips as a chance for the GOP to recapture that West Metro seat. A lot's going to happen, Jana, between now and then, especially the endorsing process. That's the real grassroots level stuff.
Right, and you mentioned, but until 2008, this was a district that was hard fought for either Democrats or Republicans, so we could expect more than one Republican to want to jump in, right?
That's true. That's true. There are the people who ran against Dean Phillips. They'll probably take another shot at, and there's people we don't even know who aren't even on the radar yet.
Okay, John. Well, you're under contract for 2 more years if you're thinking of jumping in. But can you do it on this show? That'd be great. Thanks, John. Well, coming up.